welcome. Today's topic: getting started with Skyle 2 for iPad. First, we will show you how to assemble the case and mount Skyle for iPad correctly. Let's open the delivery box and have a look inside. Here we have Skyle 2 for iPad mounted to a case which consists of a front panel and a back panel. Underneath, we find a box with accessories and the iPad OS setup guide. Let's start with the accessory box, which includes the following items: a USB-C hub, a USB-A to USB-C cable for the included USB-C hub, 6 housing screws with a fitting Torx key, and 4 VESA mount screws, also with a fitting Torx key. We put the items to the side for now and look at Skyle 2 for the iPad, the case, and how to assemble it. The following steps can also be found on the assembly instructions sheet. The front panel of Skyle 2 for iPad has 4 hooks which grip into the speaker holes of the back panel to hold it in place. Resume by unhooking the front panel to access the instructions manual, which also includes the assembly instructions that we are going through right now. On the back panel we can see that Skyle 2 is already screwed in place. Let's place the iPad into the back panel, connect the USB-C cable, and close the case with the front panel. Make sure the hooks snap into place. We are ready to go. Optionally, you can operate Skyle 2 while charging the iPad. Turn the unit around so that you have access to the Velcro which is used to attach the hub to the case. Disconnect Skyle from the iPad by unplugging the cable from Skyle. Take the hub and connect this cable to the with iPad indicated USB-C port of the hub. Additionally, we connect the USB-A to USB-C cable to the with Skyle indicated USB-A port and Skyle's USB-C port. Now you can connect the USB-C charging cable, which came with the iPad, to the with charging indicated USB-C port of the hub. Don't forget to screw in the 6 case screws, as it provides optimal stability and safety for Skyle 2, the case and the iPad. Flip the unit back around and screw it to a VESA mount with the 4 supplied screws. In case you would like to use a readapt mounting system, we optionally provide you with an adapter plate. Make sure the 2 LEDs of Skyle are glowing. Before we can start using Skyle, we need to set up the iPad correctly. Let's go into the Settings app, General, Trackpad and Mouse, and set the value of the slider of tracking speed to the lowest value possible. Then we go to Accessibility, Touch, AssistiveTouch, and switch AssistiveTouch on. We then go down to Tracking Sensitivity and again set it to the lowest value possible. We also switch Dwell Control on and change the movement tolerance to about half on the slider. We can also edit the dwell time. We use 1.5 seconds here. We also need to go to Accessibility, Pointer Control, and switch off pointer animations. Optionally, you can also customize the gaze pointer to your needs. We recommend setting the size above half of the slider value so that a point at the center of the gaze pointer appears. The color should also be set to something you're comfortable with. Let's go with red and set the border width to somewhere in the first quarter of the slider. Also, we recommend going to Display and Brightness and switch the appearance to dark. Now that we have set up the iPad, we can download the app Skyle X from the App Store and calibrate Skyle for our eyes. When we open Skyle X for the first time, it tells us to set up the iPad correctly. Since we already done this, we can skip through. You can later revisit the instructions if you think you missed something by going to the settings, scroll down and open Setup. To position ourselves correctly in front of Skyle, we go to Stream and select Video. We now can see what Skyle sees. The optimal position is to center ourselves in the frame and make sure we sit a comfortable 45 to 65 centimeters away from the device. When we find a comfortable and for Skyle suitable position, we start a calibration. Now we just need to follow the yellow calibration indicator with our eyes. Skyle 2 comes pre-calibrated, which works for most people, but is not as accurate as a fresh calibration. After the calibration has finished, we can see the calibration results of each point. The stars indicate the precision of each collected point. A low number of stars does not need to be an indicator of bad accuracy, but it can be a first hint. Now we can exit the app, which will switch us back to using AssistiveTouch and control our iPad with the eyes. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, just email us directly.